Church. Do not despise the day of small beginnings. Look how good our God is. A year later, February 2006, February 5th, we'd have our very first worship experience at Elevation Church. Center section. It's 120 people. Stand up. Just the center section right here. Now, we had 121 that day, so JJ, I need you to stand up as well. This was our very first church service at Elevation Church. Look what God did. 121 people. So, when I tell you we had 16 people, now we've got 20 physical locations at Elevation Church. Isn't that crazy what God has done? When I show you that 121 that first Sunday, now every weekend we have 149 different countries logging in to watch one of our worship services. Isn't that amazing? Now, Take the wide shot Valentine. Everybody stand up on the floor now. Take the wide shot. So, everybody, what you see on the screens, this represents the number of people that have been baptized this year at Elevation Church. 1,567 people. Come on, why don't you praise God for that? That's amazing. Look what he's done. 16 years, baby. God's been very good to our ministry, but also we wouldn't be here today were it not for our pastors, Pastor Stephen, Pastor Holly Furtick. And I've been following Pastor Stephen for 20 years. I figured it out. I've listened to about 2,500 different sermons or teachings or preachings over that 20 years from Pastor Stephen. And he is anointed. On the stage here, there's not a better preacher on the planet. He is a general in the army of God, and he is speaking into this world. It's amazing. But 20 years ago, when I was first getting to know him, when my brother passed away from cancer, he was the first one that called me. When I was getting ordained, he was the one that came alongside me, put his arm around me, and said, I see God's hand on your life. When my wife and I went through miscarriage, he was the first one that called and said, you're going to be okay. My dad passed away a couple of years ago. Called me every day just to check in on me. As good of a preacher as he is, he's an even better pastor. You're in a good house. You're in a good place. Would you help me thank Pastor Stephen and Holly? We love you. We honor you.